But riffing off of what T said about like JID feature when, I do like manifestations at night and the mornings and stuff. And then one thing I've been manifesting is like where to take the stream, right? In the future when we have a bigger stream, when we have budget, when we have maybe more guest appearances, like where could we take the stream? And one thing I've been contemplating is having streams like kind of like Kaizenat, but music oriented, right? I think that'd be so cool. Like we have, whoever artist, maybe Uga, Uga was a good example, but like maybe JID, maybe who knows what the maybe SZA, I don't know, anybody. But like they just come on the stream, we put on like a 4 to 6 hour stream and we just cook beats and they record demos or full songs or whatever. And I think that'd be so cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like Frank Ocean, man. I think that would be so tight, So that's one of the things I'm trying to manifest, like getting more artists on here and like having almost like, who is it? I'm tripping. Kenny Beats, kind of like Kenny Beats the Cave, but live and like full sessions, I think that'd be so tight. And then like, we don't have to necessarily do like a timer with it, just cook, We just roll one and cook and shit. I think it'd be so fun. And another thing I think would be so fun is when we have the budget for it and when we're trying to lock in tracks that we've already made demos for, like studio sessions lives with like, Key and me and maybe some other people would be so dope. So I think that's where the stream is headed, and I hope to manifest that soon. We just need a little more buzz and a little more budget, but I think it'd be so tight. We want to do some IRL ISSE1 milk stuff, just getting the budget together. For sure. I also really want to go to Texas when we have the budget too. For like, I don't know, for whatever reason, but because in college, everyone I met from Texas, they love Texas. And they would speak so highly of it. They're like, oh yeah, everything's bigger in Texas. Texas is so lit. The party scene's fun. The culture's fun. The art's great. The food's great. The people are great. I'm just like, I've heard so many good things that it became like a bucket list item for me to go to Texas. So I would love to also visit Texas and hopefully I can crash with y'all. But I need to get the budget first, for real. We have a guest room. Yeah, I would actually love to visit Texas, but in due time. And dude, it would be so fun if I brought my shit there, and we cooked up at your crib. Like streamed there, and we cooked up. We could just do like a beat making marathon or like a beat/demo making marathon. That'd be freaking lit. Like think about like 2 days on, 2 days off. Like maybe 2 days we just stream and we just cook the whole time. And hopefully we can roll some. And then for 2 days, we just like, I don't know, IRL stream, just like hanging out in Texas somewhere, A stream marathon? Yeah, okay, same page type shit. Guys, exciting stuff coming in the future. Y'all heard it here first. I don't know what to call this show, because we have ISSE Studios, IS Studios and shit, but what is this called? ISSE stream? I don't know. We need a name for the show. 24-hour Texas stream. We gotta do a day cooking segment, yo. That'd be so lit. A day cooking segment. ISSE Yappuccino, ISSE Rappuccino. ISSE Mike collab gonna go hard. I'm just glad we're not calling me BBL anymore. That's what I'm happy about. But yeah, although there is a very, there's a very scheduled routine we're doing now on stream. I do have plans to take this further and make it more dynamic and more event filled. It's just, right now we're still in ground zero. BBL ISSE stays within the confines of Jackbox. Thank God. But like we are still in ground zero. Well, maybe a little off of ground zero, because I feel like ground zero is when you're streaming to like 2 people every day, But the stream is growing very slowly. I think the short form content, the highlights are gonna help, and eventually we're gonna be able to do cool stuff on here. So I can't wait for you guys to see us win, grow bigger, have a bigger community. Although I like the small community. That's something like I consider sometimes. Like, is there a way for me to finesse this shit where it's like only VIPs and like mods and artists, like whoever has a tag can talk, Like only my day ones can chat, you know what I mean? Like I want to finesse. I don't want the fucking Discord stream. There's no chat except for Discord. Discord chat is on the screen, and only the special members can be on the Discord, channel. That's finesse. Turn chat off and just have Discord up. Oh, that'd be so funny. Or like we just don't even look at Twitch chat. They can talk to each other like Discord. There's a small Discord chat. We could move a bed to the living room, have them able to nap. I mean, that's what Kai Cenat does. They just put air mattresses, You can't play favorites. Oh my god, I don't want the. Yeah, sometimes I wish the growth and success can come with like a very small community, but I don't think it's possible. Yeah, but just know that like I really do like where we're at right now. Like I enjoy the chat the way it is. I enjoy the small community. People that are really involved and know what's in the vault and stuff. Like that's fire to me. And I wish it could always stay like this. But the problem is this don't pay the bills. And this won't give us the reach we need to have for the music to actually have impact. So, we have goals, but for me it's a little bittersweet, if I'm being honest. But yeah, let's speak into existence. Texas Stream is gonna be basically cooking up in the stew with Mike and with milk, milk Seth. We're gonna have some cooking session where we are Days the sous chefs and Days the chef, and we're gonna make some vegetarian ass recipes. And then we're gonna have probably some gaming segments where we have Mike and Day on cam, and we're gonna be playing some games. And then IRL Texas where I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. We're gonna go clubbing. IRL with the IRL stream. And we're just gonna pass the camera around, just acting a fool. We're gonna be shacked in a fool, but it'll be fun. And hopefully many of those things to come in the future. And more artists in the future. I think it's gonna be great. But these are some things that I think about at nighttime. Content warning in real life, but it's clubbing in Texas. We're just like, get the monster. Ah! One thing that spoke, I think made me realize how cool this whole thing has been is when Nikki was like, when I was playing Heart and Soul, and then Nikki was like, that bass line, like I love that bass line, where like that womp womp sound in Heart and Soul, and I was like, oh, that's Dom, and you're like, Dom played that shit, and I was like, yeah, and you're like, yeah, and Dom came from like chat, right? And I was like, well, yeah, and then she's like, that's crazy, and to me, like, it then made me realize like how crazy this whole shit has been. Like, I'm making real connections, you guys are making real connections with each other too. With artists, with people from all over, and just because you guys chose to tune into my stream, and that means Dom, that means Key, that means Nikki, that means Crown, that means Day, that means Mike, that means Lilybug who's in here, who's going to bed. See you, good night, Lilybug. Like, not even just artists, but like just people, T. Sorry, I forgot T. And it's just like Kayla. It's crazy to me that like there is actually so much connection happening, and it's off of a fucking algorithm, That's what makes this community so special. I think so, like we didn't come off of here because of a viral video. We didn't come off of here because of a hit song, Like you guys came here because the algorithm somehow made you guys stumble onto me. And, you guys just dug what I was doing here. And you guys have seen me struggle as well, trying to figure out streaming and shit. Like, I think some of you guys are too new to know what happened, but like there were times when it was like too overwhelming for me to get on stream, especially on TikTok. TikTok is so much like energy, and yeah, but you know, it's kind of relieving to see a community that isn't TikTok, that isn't toxic. I mean, I don't know many other communities, but I've heard that it gets pretty bad in other places. So I'm blessed to have y'all for real, every single one of you guys. Fam for a reason, hell yeah, hell yeah. And off of the love of music and just enjoying each other's company and shit, it's mind blowing. So thankful and grateful for you guys. Thank you very much.